time over here now.
News as it happens.
Let me tell you something.
When you need to know.
Need to know now.
People want to know.
People want to know. People want to know.
What is going on in the world today?
Tampa Bay's 24-hour news source.
When you need to know.
Need to know.
News Talk 1040 Tampa Bay.
I have a weird life here on the Fox News Channel because depending on what I say on social media, I may or may not get a text from my next guest's brother who had a choice reaction to something I said about Jasmine Crockett this morning. Joining us now to make peace with her loss. I know this is a hard time for you. The host of the Kennedy Saves the World podcast, the K-Train in the house, and the crowd goes wild. Hey, girl. So
Crowd's going nuts.
The crowd is just bananas. And to be clear, the crowd is here because tomorrow, if you're listening on WOR here in New York, Kennedy is celebrating her 1,000th podcast episode tomorrow. 1,000. Tomorrow at Langan's, which is Studio L here at the Fox News Channel. Kennedy's going to be doing a live broadcast at Langan's tomorrow afternoon.
Correct. From 4 to 6 p.m.
Yes.
West 47th Street, 1 block off of Times Square, right next door to Fox. The most gracious bar staff, managers, and owners you could ever meet at a neighborhood New York City pub.
Yes.
Just amazing people.
And a lineup, it's a who's who of people that are also working off their bar tab. So you're going to have a lot of good Fox personalities and multimedia sensations like yourself.
I can't wait. Yeah, we're going to be back with the latex gloves on doing dishes.
That's
no one needs dishpan hands on a Thursday.
A lot of shepherd's pies.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's an Irish pub.
Just throw it in my face.
But but it's episode 1,000. It's a big damn deal.
Yeah.
Congrats. We're excited. If you're listening on OR in the tri-state area, go see Kennedy tomorrow at Studio L. And if you stick around Friday, you can come to a taping of Fox News Saturday night.
Why wouldn't you?
Well, I mean,
Just
listen.
grab a tent. It's legal in Mamdani's, New York. It's encouraged.
Yeah, especially in low temperatures. The colder it gets, the more we want to see you out there on the streets.
No, we don't want to interfere with their homelessness.
Mom, Donnie.
Yeah, that would be horrible.
New York likes musicals so much, he filmed a reboot of Frozen. Nobody thought it was necessary, but it happened, and here we are. I bring up Mom Donnie in Democratic candidates. The Jasmine Crockett thing is funny to me. She's out of there, but I don't want this to get lost in the shuffle. Okay, and I made this point at the top of the show. Talarico is a moonbat. The guy she lost to, James Talarico.
What's a moonbat?
Just a crazy person. Have you ever met Marianne Williamson?
Yes, I have.
Your brother actually asked me, moonbat, is that one word or two? Never mind, it's immediately going into my vocabulary because he heard me call somebody a moonbat.
Yeah.
But I met Marianne Williamson and was like, she is a moonbat.
Yeah.
Like, she's crazy.
Yeah. She's nuts, but she knows it. She's
Yes.
leaned into it and probably made a lot of money doing it.
Ton of money.
She was essentially running a cult when I first interfaced with her in early 1991.
Really?
When I was 18 years old.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And you had to pay to go see one of her live seminars, A Course in Miracles. And it was New Age claptrap.
Mm-hmm.
And I gave the guy a 20 because I had no money because I was interning at the radio station at that time, expecting a little something back. And he took my 20. And I was like, hey, can I get some change? And he just gave me this this smirk. It's like, you suck. But I interviewed her over the years. Like, she never had a shot running for president, but, at least she was moving the conversation in an interesting direction. Mm-hmm. I know Republicans, especially in Texas, have been a little worried about Talarico because they think that he can potentially do some damage and get elected.
Yeah.
They were hoping that
She would win.
Jazzy Crockett was going to be their guy because she is so insane.
Yeah.
She's a lot easier to pin down and defeat for good reason. No one wants to vote for her, as we saw last night.
Yes, and now she's got to bring about, do a post-mortem and figure out why nobody voted for her, which is not
And
easy.
she's threatening to sue.
And yeah, that whole thing and vote, it's all bananas. It's so stupid. And the Talarico thing, to be clear, because I saw Morning Joe say this morning, he's like, never forget Republicans tried to stop him from airing on Colbert and they helped him. I'm like, no, they didn't, because that was fake.
That didn't happen.
That was all fake.
Yeah, that was the CBS legal department who they're just sick of Colbert. And they're like, fine, go ahead and air it. We don't care, but you may have to give Jasmine Crockett equal time.
Yes, and they would rather have perpetrated this hoax. But you know what's funny? Colbert is one of those guys saying Iran is about Epstein. Did you hear this clip? Yeah. He's like, can I play this once really quick, Josh? Clip 27.
We now face an unpredictable and unstable situation that brings me to my long-running segment.
America at what?
Yes.
We haven't run that graphic in 6 years.
Hey.
I said long-running, not frequent. This military mission has been dubbed Operation Epic Fury. Fun fact, Epic Fury is an anagram for Forget Epstein.
Oh, God.
Wow, that's so clever. How was he canceled?
I don't get
Can we
it.
please have him for more than 2 more months? No.
Stephen Colbert, have you ever taken a shower in a hotel that has really weak water pressure? Mm-hmm. And you're just like, give me some water.
Especially like the soft water where he can't rinse the soap off.
Yeah.
He's that guy.
That's what he is comedically.
He's the worst of all worlds.
Yes, and the people who play along with that, it's just so exhausting and it's so reductive and like...
It's embarrassing for them.
I know. And I wish I could explain to people. Me and Lincoln had to talk about this. I said, do you know those people who literally can't have a conversation with you about turning it to something bad about Trump? Like you literally, hey, did you have the bite of the Cinnabon? Yeah, too bad Trump's losing in Iran. You're like, wait, what just happened? Everybody who has developed a hating Trump like persona, like a true lifestyle. I'm not saying taking issue with him. I'm just saying literally every issue. It's because there's something about themselves they're really unhappy about.
Yes.
And they're outsourcing this to a politician. And I saw it in the Obama age too. People like, my battery died in my car. Freaking Obama. You're like, maybe not. maybe not. They don't have car batteries in Kenya.
No matter what happens, like if I don't make the walk signal when I'm walking through New York, if the line is long at the Hertz rental counter, I always say the same thing. Thanks, Obama. Because it's so ridiculous.
And it'll always be funny to me. We're talking to Kennedy, host of the Kennedy Save the World podcast. And the Colbert thing, which is just, it's so funny, is like, I try to explain this to people. If Trump was going to end up behind bars and lose his presidency over the contents of the Epstein files, he's not going to release them. For whatever you think, whether he did something wrong or not, whether there's redacted files, the point is, he's not going to hand you that. Yeah. No one is. No one. Not the Clinton, not anybody. And so this idea that we're still out there and he's creating a distraction from the thing he did. It'd be one thing if like someone snuck the Epstein files out into the open, handed them to the world, and we were like, oh, hell no. But he handed them. Well, whatever we're being able to say. So I just find it to be so lazy and reductive. That's my frustration.
Yeah.
And I hate that a late night show has been given to such wickedness, as they say in the movie Unforgiven.
Yeah, and there are reasons to oppose this war or any war.
For sure.
Really good, sound reasons.
Easy ones.
But to be as unsophisticated, simplistic, and as unfunny to say that it's just to take attention away from the Epstein files. I mean, they have said this about everything.
Literally everything. And to be clear, a point we've all made a billion times, Stephen Colbert, between the years 2021 and 2025, never said the word Epstein on his show once.
Oh, but that's his reason for being. I can't believe that, Jim. That's the only reason he stayed in broadcasting.
It's such a dumb time to be alive.
Yeah, and it's like, where were you guys when Biden was your president?
Yeah. Oh, no.
Because he could have waved a wand and released everything.
What do you think is more offensive? The fact that they're grandstanding on Epstein knowing Biden could have released him, or the fact that they didn't shoot on the empty net that was Joe Biden? Because they didn't make fun of him. Like, as a comedian, I figure that to be the more offensive thing. Yes,
because that would have given everyone permission to laugh at everything.
Yeah.
Which is a much better place to be.
Oh, God, is it ever? And the point is, every late night show, whenever people make the mistakes, they go like, Johnny Carson didn't get political. He did politics every night. He just didn't have a purpose besides funny. Whoever the president was, he usually made fun of.
Yes.
3 or 4 jokes every night and moved on with his life. And that's the thing you do. You make fun of the president. And
the late night hosts were relentless with Clinton.
Yeah.
Being a horn dog.
Oh, yeah.
They weren't carrying water for him.
No.
And you could make the argument that being a philanderer, not quite as bad as being a vegetable.
Yeah. The philanderer has motivations and will do things and be out there. And sometimes,
is actually running the country.
Yeah.
Even though he's using an intern as a humidor.
Hey, do you know how we got to the moon in the first place? It's because JFK was trying to show off in front of his brother, who was also tagging Marilyn Monroe. And he's like, oh, yeah? He broke up the mafia. I'll put a man on the moon.
Yeah. You like that, Marilyn?
What do you think of that?
Yeah.
No one ever talks about the good philanderers do.
Put a dog in that ship and send it to the moon.
We're talking to Kennedy. You can talk to her in person tomorrow at Langan's.
Do it. Or on this weekend, Friday and Saturday, I'll be at Cap City Comedy Club in Austin. What?
Boom! Austin, Texas. If you're listening on KLBJ, you can go see the K Train this Saturday. I don't want to big league you, but I am in Evansville, Indiana this Saturday.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
Home of Don Mattingly. Don Mattingly, who sent me a nice note. He's the first jersey I ever bought was Don Mattingly. When
Donnie Baseball?
Donnie Baseball. He had a home run at the very first game I went to.
Oh, that's incredible.
Dave Winfield threw out from the right field warning track on one hop to end the game. It was a 1-out, bottom of the ninth, Dave Righetti on the mound.
Dang.
A guy named Joel Skinner, who was a White Sox, who went on to become a Yankee catcher, flew out to Winfield. He threw a one-hop to Butch Weiniger and tagged out Yvonne Calderon. And on came the Sinatra, New York, New York. First Yankee game I ever went to. I was filling in on Sirius like 15 years ago on my buddy's radio show, The Bauer Show. Mike Bauer, good guy. And Dave Winfield was a guest. And I told him the story, and he had one of those baseball autisms where he knew everything about it. He's like, 2-1 count. I'm thinking in my head, this dude might run. And he's like, this fool better not run. And he ran it. He got him out. And the most indelible moment of the whole thing is on the way home, my dad, who's a cop, knew the shortcuts. So while everybody was in Yankee traffic, he knew to go through the Bronx Terminal Market, which you don't traditionally do because that's where all the hookers are. Like, hookers are the point.
Is that the first time you saw hookers?
It's the first time I got hit by my mom, and the only time I got hit by my mom. He drove me through there. Obviously, I grew up watching HBO and everything else. And I go, wow, does anybody have a 50? And my mom slapped a second-grade Jimmy Failla in the face.
I love that you were a wise ass even back then.
That was great, but as a second grader, think of how much life I lived in one night.
Oh, yeah.
And back then, they were playing the White Sox, but there was a guy with a Red Sox hat on. We were sitting on the first base side, odd-numbered seats, and in the upper deck, and someone ripped off the Red Sox hat and lit it on fire. Pretty funny. That's different. I mean, Yankee Stadium was different back then. You could rent a cop's gun for like 2 innings, no questions asked. He's like, don't make me come looking for you. You're like, all right.
Better bring it back.
Better bring it back. So it was a better time, I think. But yeah, I'll be in Evansville. You'll be at Cap City Comedy Club in Austin, Texas, which is a big damn deal. It's a great club. You're going to have so much fun.
I'm real excited.
Austin's rad right now. It reminds me of flat San Francisco. Because it's adopted a lot of the characteristics of late stage San Francisco, but in a fun way.
Yeah, and before San Francisco just swirled down the gutter.
Yeah.
In a sea of needles and feces.
A lot of people don't know this, but Kennedy used to be a travel agent. I don't know what happened. She kind of lost her touch.
Really giving us a hard sell, huh?
Selling the city here. I'm trying to build up Austin a week removed from a shooting, and she's like, nah, it's a dump like Frisco.
No, San Francisco used to be great.
That is my favorite.
I used to love going to San Francisco, and that's how I feel when I go to Austin, because it's vibrant, it's fun, it's weird. Like any city that has keep blank weird is going to be a good place. That's how Portland used to be. We had the bumper sticker first. Keep Portland weird.
Well, one place I will give credit to is Venice Beach, because Keep Venice Weird has maintained.
Yes, it sure has.
They have kept that campaign promise every year since they made it. That's my
favorite thing about Venice Beach. If you go running early enough, you can see plenty of hobo fights because they're still up from the night before.
But read my lips.
That's some real California entertainment.
Read my lips. No new hobos. It's all the same ones. They're old. They hang out. These are gang. I love these people.
They bought the RV when it was new in 1978.
Listen, if your kids haven't seen a wizard peeing on a rat at 7 a.m, boy, does the Venice Board of Tourism have a family outing for you. But you need to crawl before you walk. Go to Austin this weekend and see the K Train. You're the best.
Thanks, Jim.
A show with substance and style.
This is my oldest guy in the boy band look.
It's Fox Across America with Jimmy Failla.
He's a good-looking Italian.
You're listening to Fox Across America with Jimmy Failla. Stay informed with news at the top and bottom of every hour. News, information, and talk. News Talk 1040 WHBO.
You are the best thing on the radio.